Hi, welcome to my Visual Basic tutorial aka VB.net on my Microsoft Visual Studio. Now today you'll be learning how to make your own alarm. It's not just an ordinary alarm, it has two features. One, it will call out your name when it reaches the alarm time, and the other, it will read out 6 facts for you in a row, and it's very nice. It's not the best project you'll be learning in life, but I bet you if you learn this, it will give you ideas on how to put little codes together to make up a bigger idea, to make up a software. Alright, so let me quickly launch this now so you see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, so this is it. So let me quickly set the time, the nearest minutes we're having here. So I'll quickly put my name and launch.
Dear Tony Cletus, your optimized time has reached its equilibrium.
Alright.
Facts you need to keep in mind concerning time. Okay, no questions. Listen up, Tony Cletus.
Alright.
Time is one of God's precious gift to mankind. Make judicious use of it. Learn to dedicate time for God, at work, school, home, sport, etc. Just have time for Him.
Okay.
Don't give up when in confusion. Time is the only difference to success.
Wow.
Put in more time.
Alright.
A stitch in time saves time, they say. Do the right things at the right time.
I will.
Learn to make time work for you. Most wealthy people today use their time productively.
Okay.
Someone is sitting in the shed today because someone planted a tree a long time ago.
Wow.
They always say time changes things, but you always have to change them yourself.
Okay.
The time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be yourself.
Okay.
You can always count on me when you need a reminder.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, Tony Cletus. Do have a wonderful time.
And it's ringing. So this is aluminum. I simply named it aluminum. This nom here is a French word meaning name. So it's just like saying, okay, alarm my name. That's why I named aluminum. So you can easily come here. So when you just come back, or you wake up from sleep, once the alarm wakes you up from sleep or from what you were doing before now, you can just come back and just click here and terminate. So you just terminate and everything will just go back to its normal point. So this is what we'll be building today. I'll not write the codes from afresh. I'll just show you the things they do and the functions, because I don't want to make this video very long to be very boring. So okay, so there this is the GUI, graphical user interface. This is the how it looks like, the design. So let me quickly show you the properties. Here we have the exit button, and this is the property for the exit button. I named it button 2, and here we have the aluminum, the name. Okay, so here this is a text box. Now no, I think it's a label, and label 1. This label 1 is actually holding the time, the current time running, and here we have two text box 1 and text box 2. As you can see, this text box 2 for it. This is where the user have to input the time to set his or her alarm, and here you have to enter the name. So this is where you enter the name, and it will ring. So, and here is the button that launch, and if you click on launch, it will change to terminate. It's name button 1, and this is the property. The properties, and we have one important stuff here, and that is the timer. So this timer controls almost everything. It controls the time. So here, if you look, you see interval. I've set the interval to 100, depends on how you want it to function. So I'll tell you how to use all these things. All right, we'll go into the code now. For the aluminum, forget about the launching for now. The splash screen, forget about this for now. So this is our major point. This is what we're focusing on. So let's go to the code. Alright, so the first thing we're having here is I declare the global variable, two global variables, and you know the dim statement is used for variable declaration and storage allocation for one or more variables. In this case, it's just holding one variable, and the data type is integer, and another variable, and the variable name is time, and the data type is string. So the dim is a keyword. Alright, so we declare these variables we will be using later, and if you come down here, next thing in the timer. So I told you we'll be using that. So if you click on this timer now to bring you here, so this is the timer, and this is where we'll set most of the things, how it will work and everything. So first of all, we declared a variable called name. This variable is a string, So what this variable will do is to hold the name, that you enter in the text box for. So this is the text box 4, as you can see. So whatever you enter inside this text box 4 will be given to this variable called name. So you see, this global variable here I've attached the current time to the variable name time. So this date.now is a built-in function, like it's already incorporated into VB.NET framework. So you have to just give it to set the current time, and here to give it space. And now we can come down to the conditional statements. This conditional statement controls alarm time and what happens when it stops. First of all, when this condition is met, you know what will happen. Number one, the time will stop. That is, if it reaches the time that the user have entered, the time will stop, and the next thing we declared, that lady talking, that voice, is a built-in function called SAPI. So these are the codes that would define SAPI. So this code defines SAPI and the voice and everything. So create object SAPI.voice. So we use this SAPI throughout. SAPI.speak, SAPI.speak. Okay, so now since we have defined SAPI already, what would happen now is that SAPI would speak the name, you see, and this was why I declared the variable name earlier. So name, you see, the name takes what? The name takes the user input here. Any name you enter here, takes it and gives it to this variable called name, and the variable called name will now be given to SAPI to pronounce. So you see, whatever you enter, dear Tony Cletus, you see, and SAPI will now speak, your optimized time has reached its equilibrium. Understand and get the logic? So now you say facts about time. Now it will read out all these facts. I think they are 11 in number. You can modify it to your own or do whatever you want to do with it. Remember, don't be confused. This is how to make comments in VB, that is Visual Basic. This is how to make comments in Visual Basic. So this is it. Say facts about time. So these are the facts. They are 11 in number. I need to read them. And remember, this is how to concatenate. We concatenate the string words with the variable name. You see, I need to say facts you need to keep in mind about time. Okay, no question, listing up Tony Cletus, something like that. So this is just a simple thing you can grab. Remember, we are still inside the same timer. So you see, this is very important, and you import it from the toolbar, and I'll quickly show you how to bring it from the toolbox now. So okay, let me locate my toolbar. It's actually not showing because I'm still debugging it, so let's quickly close it and then click on toolbox again. So this is the toolbox, and I'll quickly show you the timer. Okay, this is the timer. So you just drag this and bring it here, and you see it to be here. So this is timer 2, but we don't need this anymore, so I'll just delete it. So that's how to bring the timer to your GUI and work with it. So let's go back to the timer. Continue from where we stop. Okay, so this is it. I said it will read out the facts, and the next thing is it will now ring out. So this is how to import an audio file into your program. So now you don't have to change all this, and you don't have to change this, but you can always change this button here. This is the name of the audio that I imported from my resource folder, button 10. You see the button 10, I imported this button 10 here. So this is what will ring out, and okay, this one controls the label 1. That is where the time is located. As you see, the time does some kind of animations where you click on it to shift a little bit. Okay, let me quickly show you that so I will not get confused. Okay, so this is it. It controls this. It controls the width property. So you've seen it. All right, so let's go back to our codes. Okay, and here we end the if for this, and the final if, and if we end the final end if. And now okay, the button 1, where's the button 1? The button 1 is this is the button 1. the launch. There's a reversible code here, reversible statement here. So what will happen is if you click the button 1, it should change to terminate, and if you click the terminate, it will change back to launch. So this code if statement here controls everything here that happens. So, and in the terminate mode, when you click on that terminate mode, like something like this, just check. If I enter something like 0 now and I enter any name here, if I click launch, it will launch, but if I click terminate, remember that these two places get wiped. So what happened, it will first of all stop the beep sound here, beep, 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 beep. It will stop it. The next thing, it will now clear the two text boxes. That's this. These are the two text boxes. This text box 1, as I showed you earlier, and this text box 2. So to clear them, so this is what this code does here, and to start the time again from where it stopped, to continue the time. Sorry, and remember we will declare the variable called I, global variable. This is the I. And the next thing is when the aluminum form loads, it should show the aluminum, and the exit button application.exit. This is the exit button application.exit. We are done with this. I think you understand everything. And so this is just how aluminum was created. So on that thing again, okay, this form load here that shows the aluminum, I'll quickly show you the codes. So these are the codes. First of all, this is a rectangular shape that I brought out from the toolbox. You see there, and you now put another. You see there are two rectangular boxes. This one is the large one, the first one, and the small one that will load. You use some codes to make it animative, like for it to load and open. And there's a timer here that will control it. So if you go to the timer, you see that the timer controls this. So when you say rectangular, the rectangular name is rectangular shape 2 with the property width. First of all, it will increment by 1. So it says if rectangular shape dot the property width is greater than or equal to 354, what would happen? First of all, it should show completed, and okay, the timer should stop. That's for this form should stop, and the aluminum form should appear, and itself, that is the splash screen itself, should hide. So it will hide me, and that's it. So I don't think I have to show you any other thing again, because I don't want to make this tutorial very long. It's too long already. So I hope you really learned a lot of things from this tutorial, and if you really learned something from here, please click the like button below, and if you want to really get more videos on this, please click on that subscription button. I love you all. Please remain blessed. Thank you.